What is up, sucker faces? Today I have something super cool to show you guys, but before I do that, I want to give you guys a little introduction to what Christmas for the Kids really is. So, Christmas for the Kids, as you can see in the title, all the videos with the title Christmas for the Kids will, the revenue made from them, from the videos, will actually be going to buying toys for kids near Christmas time, and then they will be donated to Toys for Tots. If you're not familiar with how ads and revenue works on videos, there's two types of ads. There's the beginning ads and videos that pop up and you can click skip ad. If you don't click skip ad, the person that you're watching gets it's a small amount of money. And then the next kind of ad is the ad in video. If you see the little ad pop up and you click on it and it brings you to a link, that just simply clicking on it will also give the person you're watching money. So basically how it will work is all the money made up until December-ish, something like 5th or 15th, anywhere from that time, all that money will be used to go somewhere and buy toys for kids and then donate them all to Toys for Tots. I'll make sure to make a vlog about it so you guys know I'm not lying, and of course if I am lying, you guys could just unsubscribe to me and find people to hurt me, because that'd be such a horrible thing to do, just steal toys from kids essentially. But I would never do that. I love Christmas and I love everything about it, so I'm all about this. I'm super excited for it. Also, it gives me an excuse to celebrate Christmas year-round, which is absolutely fantastic. But so yeah, that's a little brief overview of it. Also, there will be a link to Toys for Tots in the description below if you want to go and see what they're all about. It's a super nice company, and it allows kids who are less fortunate in a certain area to get toys for Christmas, and it's fantastic. So without further ado, we're going to get into this contraption that I have built. So if we go ahead and we click the left trigger on this little station here, it will actually say at the top Santa's Summon Station. And so it's a new crafting table within Minecraft, which is pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. So if we go ahead and we put in the Mighty Elf, the book says summon, oh crap, it says summon the Mighty Elf Sword. So we put the Summon the Mighty Elf Sword book into Santa's Summon Station, and look at, voila, we get the Mighty Elf Sword, and it has Fire Aspect 2 and Sharpness 4. So you guys probably can't see the names of these books because of this awful font that comes along with renaming items on this texture pack. So this one says summon the Sword of Santa. We're not going to do that one just yet because that one's the super sword, but this one, summon Gingerbeard Sword. So again, we just plop it into the station, we wait a second, and boom, we get Gingerbeard Sword. So Gingerbeard Sword has Sharpness 4, Looting 3, and Knockback 2. I really thought this was a super cool idea just because it's kind of a new station into Minecraft. It adds like a new element, so you can find these books like underground or something, say if it was a survival or adventure map, or they're in a chest hidden, and then you could just pop them into the station and you get the item for finding it. So it'd be like a little Easter egg finding thing that also gives you an item that will be useful. So we're gonna go ahead and do the next two books. We have Summon the Forgotten Ice Sword. Oh, I'm not even clicking on it. Give me the book. There we go. So if we put the Forgotten Ice Sword summon book in there, we will get the Forgotten Ice Sword, which has Knockback 2, Sharpness 4, Fire Aspect 2, and Looting 3, a super duper 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 sword. And finally, we're going to put the Sword of Santa into the station, Santa's Summon Station, and we will get Santa's Sword in the flesh, Looting 3, Sharpness 4, and Unbreaking 3. So there we go. We have a summon station that can summon us items based on the book we have. Before I go into depth about what this is, I'm going to say that over 4 items is kind of a bit going into the summoning thing, because if you see down here, the items summoned are summoned through these dispensers. So eventually, if you had like 10 items or something like that, you're going to have dispensers plopped all over the place, unless you do like some crazy in-depth sort of into a chest, and the chest, I don't know if that's possible. I don't know. I'll look into that. We'll see if I can make a large Santa's Summoners table. So here we go. I'm gonna try and do my best of explaining what is actually going on here. So of course we have this dropper, which is renamed to Santa's Summon Station. So once you put an item into the dropper, it goes into this hopper, and then it goes down into this hopper, and So once it's in this hopper, it's going to stay in this hopper until it can find somewhere to put it. And the only place it has to put it is this chest going back and forth. So once the chest goes right under the hopper, it will put the item into the chest. Now the chest has one of the books in it, not at this time, but when it goes from this hopper into there, it has one of the books in it. And if we go into here, this is the Summon the Forgotten Ice Sword. So if there's only 63 books of Summon the Forgotten Ice Sword on this hopper, it will place the book into the hopper. But if I had another Summon the Forgotten Ice Sword book in there right now, it would not place it into the hopper because this is already a full stack. So once the book is placed into the hopper is then full, and it can output a 15 redstone signals, so it will be more than these side signals that are kind of guarding it, I guess you could say, from outputting a signal. So once it gets the hopper completely full, it can output a signal that goes all the way up and actually dispenses the item in the dispenser according to what the hopper was connected to. So that's how each of these work. They go through comparators that see if the hopper's full. If the hopper is full, it goes out and dispenses the item. So basically, this only will work once. It won't work more than once. There is a way to make it work more than once. It's kind of a little bit more complicated, but you can do it. If you guys want to see a tutorial on how to do this, I will be more than happy to do that. Show you the elf magic behind all this. I was super excited to do this just because it was like a really cool build. I don't know what it is about it. It's just kind of like it's kind of almost like a mod because you're adding a new station into it. It just felt cool. And of course it's all Christmas themed, so it makes it even cooler. So here's all my swords again for you. These beautiful swords. I'm not gonna have a world download just because I don't know, it's kind of useless for one thing. I could just show you guys a tutorial and you guys could see that. This is another station that I originally had that it would only summon one item, but then I came up with this bad mamma jamma. So if you guys liked it, make sure to drop a like. If you really liked it, make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all of your beautiful faces later.